Imagine this. A huge billionaire mansion. Marble floors. Crystal lights. Guards at the gate. Everything looks perfect. But inside one small bedroom, you hear quiet crying. A young maid, Emma, sits on the floor. Her hands smell like bleach. Her eyes are red from tears. All day she has been shouted at, insulted, treated like trash because she is poor. On the bed sits a little girl in a white dress. Bare feet. Long dark hair. Her name is Sophia. She is 8. She is blind. She cannot see Emma's tears, but she can feel them. Emma. Sophia whispers. Why are you crying? Emma quickly wipes her face. I'm not crying, Miss Sophia. I'm fine. She lies. Silence. Sophia tilts her head. She listens. People who are fine don't sound like that, she says softly. My dad sounds like that when he stands outside my door at night. He thinks I don't know. But I hear him breathe. Emma freezes. Her boss? The cold billionaire Robert King? Standing outside his daughter's door at night? Sophia slowly reaches out her hand. Come closer, she says. I want to touch your face. When I touch people, sometimes, I know if they are lying. Emma's heart races. She slowly moves closer and kneels. Sophia's small fingers touch her cheeks. They feel the tears, the shaking, the fear. Sophia goes quiet. Her little mouth trembles. Then she says one line that will soon make her powerful billionaire father fall to his knees in front of this poor maid, and cry. What did she say? And how did a blind girl see the truth that rich adults ignored? Let's go back to the beginning. Emma's first day in the mansion felt unreal. Cold marble under her cheap shoes. Walls covered in gold frames. Fresh flowers everywhere. Beside her, the strict housekeeper Evelyn walked fast. Don't stare, Evelyn snapped. You're here to work, not to dream. Emma lowered her eyes. Sorry, ma'am. Evelyn asked. Where are you from? From the old town by the river, Emma replied. Evelyn smirked. Figures. Listen carefully. Mr. Robert King is rich, powerful, busy. He doesn't like mistakes. One wrong step, and you're fired. Understand? Emma nodded nervously. They stopped at a white door on the 3rd floor. A small cane leaned beside it. This is Sophia's room, Evelyn said. She is blind. You'll clean here and help her. But don't get too close. You are staff, not family. Inside, the room smelled like soap and lavender. On the bed sat Sophia. Her eyes were open, but empty. Miss Sophia, this is Emma, the new maid, Evelyn said. Sophia smiled a little. Hello. Are you the one who walks like she's scared? Emma blinked. I walk like that. Sophia nodded. I hear quiet, careful steps. My mom used to say quiet feet belong to people who suffered. A small pain cut through Emma's chest. My mom said something like that too, she whispered. She passed away. Evelyn clapped once. Enough. Emma, start working. Sophia, your tutor comes later. Door shut. Silence. As Emma changed sheets, Sophia listened. Emma, she asked, do you think my dad is a good man? Emma paused. She hadn't even seen him yet. Only heard stories of his temper. I don't know, miss, she answered honestly. I just came today. Downstairs, a deep voice shouted at someone. Sophia flinched. That's him, she whispered. That's my dad. Emma looked at the blind girl on the bed, and felt that this house was full of money, but not full of love. She had no idea how cruel it would soon become. The first week was hard. Emma woke up before sunrise. She washed dishes, scrubbed floors, carried heavy baskets. In the kitchen, 2 older maids, Lena and Marta, watched her. Hey, River Girl, Lena smirked. Ever seen a mansion before this? Marta laughed. Careful. She might steal the silver to take back to her slum. Emma kept quiet. Her cheeks burned. I'm just here to work, she said softly. Lena bumped into Emma on purpose. The laundry basket fell. Clothes scattered. Useless, Lena muttered. Evelyn walked in. What is this mess? Emma dropped everything, Lena lied quickly. She's clumsy, ma'am. Emma opened her mouth, then shut it. No one would believe her. I'm sorry, she whispered. Be sorry when Mr. King fires you, Evelyn snapped. That night, Emma went to Sophia's room late. She had to redo mistakes she didn't even make. You're late, Sophia said quietly. Did they shout at you again? Emma was shocked. How did you know? Sophia smiled sadly. I hear things. Voices change when they lie. Feet stomp when people are angry. Today, there was a lot of stomping. Emma sat on the edge of the bed. Her back ached. Miss Sophia, she asked softly, don't you ever get angry? When people talk bad. Sophia sighed. If I complain, they say I'm spoiled, she said. If I cry, they say I'm dramatic. So I stay quiet. But I remember every word. She reached out. Give me your hand, Emma. Emma placed her work-rough hand in Sophia's soft one. Your hands feel like my mom's, Sophia whispered. She wasn't rich. But her touch felt like home. Mine too, Emma said. My mom cleaned other people's houses. She told me, one day, you'll find a place that respects you. Sophia paused. Do they respect you here? She asked. Emma couldn't answer. Before she could speak, a deep voice came from the door. What are you doing sitting and chatting? Robert King. Tall. Expensive suit. Cold eyes. You're not here to bond, he said to Emma. You're here to work. Don't make her weak. Sophia's face fell. Dad. He ignored her. In that moment, Emma understood. In this house, money spoke the loudest. But soon, truth would speak louder than money. Days passed. Sophia and Emma grew close. Emma read her stories, described sunsets, made her laugh. But the other staff hated it. One afternoon, Emma walked into the kitchen smiling. Sophia had told her, you make the darkness feel less scary. But inside, the mood was strange. Evelyn stood with something shiny in her hand. Emma, she said slowly. Do you know what this is? Emma's stomach dropped. A delicate gold bracelet. Tiny diamonds. Very expensive. It looks beautiful, Emma said carefully. I don't know it, ma'am. Evelyn's voice turned cold. It was found under your bed. Everything froze. What? Emma whispered. That's not possible. I didn't. Lena cut in. I saw her staring at the jewelry tray yesterday. Maybe she decided to keep a souvenir. I was just dusting, Emma cried. I didn't steal anything. Evelyn sighed loudly. This bracelet belonged to Mr. King's late wife. It's priceless. And it was in your room. Tears filled Emma's eyes. Maybe someone put it there, she said. I would never. Oh, so now you blame us? Evelyn's voice sharpened. You, a poor girl, accusing loyal staff? The security chief, Michael, was called. Get Mr. King, Evelyn ordered. He should see what kind of thief he hired. Emma stood there shaking. If she lost this job, how would she buy her father's medicine? Her brother's books? Upstairs, Sophia sat alone. The house felt too quiet. Her heart felt heavy. Emma, she called. No answer. She picked up her cane. For the first time, she stepped out alone. Tap, tap, tap. She followed the voices. The tension. The smell of fear. She walked straight into the storm. And she arrived at the exact moment that could destroy Emma's life forever. Robert King entered the kitchen like thunder. "What's going on?" he demanded. Evelyn showed him the bracelet. "We found this under Emma's bed, sir." He looked at Emma. "Is this true?" Emma's voice shook. "It was found there, sir. But I didn't put it there. I swear I didn't." "You expect me to believe that?" he snapped. "You poor people always have a sad story. It doesn't change facts." Each word cut her. "Please, sir," she whispered. "Search everything. My bags, my locker. You'll see I don't own anything like this." "Not my problem," he said coldly. "You made your choice." At that moment, a small voice came from the door. "Dad." "Sophia." She stood there, cane in hand. "Why is Emma crying?" she asked. Robert sighed. "Sophia, go back to your room. She stole your mother's bracelet." Sophia froze. "Emma," she asked softly, "did you steal?" Emma's heart broke. "No, Miss Sophia," she whispered. "I swear to you, I did not." The room went silent. Sophia listened. Really listened. Then she said quietly, "Bring her closer. I want to touch her face." People stared. But Emma stepped forward. Sophia's fingers touched Emma's cheeks. She felt the tears. The shaking. She moved to her mouth. The tightness. Her brow. The deep worry. "Dad," Sophia said, "do you know what fear feels like? It's all over her face. And hunger. And pain. She doesn't feel like a thief." Sophia's voice trembled. "She feels like me," she whispered. "Blamed. Hurt. Misunderstood." Robert frowned. "This is not about feelings." Sophia took a deep breath. Then she said the line that stabbed straight into his heart. "Dad, if you fire her for something she didn't do, you're no better than the world that made me blind and then blamed me for the darkness." Silence. Michael broke it. "Sir, we can check the hallway cameras," he suggested. "They'll show who went into Emma's room." Robert nodded stiffly. "Do it." A few minutes later, Michael's face turned serious. "Sir, the cameras show Evelyn entering Emma's room with a small box, before the bracelet was found." All eyes turned to Evelyn. Robert's voice went icy. "You planted my wife's bracelet in this girl's room," he said, "to get rid of her." In that moment, the rich man finally saw the truth. And for the first time in his life, he felt truly ashamed. The room held its breath. Evelyn tried to speak. "Yes, sir," she was getting too close to Sophia. "I only did what I thought you." Robert cut her off. "Pack your things. You're done here." He turned to Emma. Her face was streaked with tears. She looked broken. Something inside him cracked. He saw not just a maid. He saw a daughter working for her family. A poor girl almost destroyed by his cold judgment. And in front of everyone, the proud billionaire did something shocking. He stepped toward Emma and knelt down. "I'm sorry," he said quietly. His voice broke. "I was wrong. I believed them because it was easy to believe the worst of you. Because you are poor." Emma stared at him, stunned. "Sir, please get up," she whispered. "No," he said. "I have stood above people too long. Today, I need to be lower. I judged you without proof. I hurt you. If you can't forgive me now, I understand. But I will spend time trying to make it right." Tears fell from Emma's eyes. I don't know if I can forgive you yet," she said honestly. "But I believe people can change, if they really want to." Sophia smiled through her tears. "Dad," she said, "can Emma stay? Not just as a maid, but as my friend." Robert looked at his daughter. "Yes," he said softly. "If she wants to stay, this house is also her home now. I'll raise her salary. I'll pay for your father's treatment. Not as charity, as responsibility. Emma covered her mouth. "Thank you," she whispered, "for finally seeing me." Sophia reached for both of them. Her small hand held Emma's fingers and her father's. "You know what I feel now," she said. "Hope. For me. For Emma. And for you, Dad. Because you're finally learning to see." After that day, the mansion changed. No more insults allowed. No more bullying. Staff were warned, poor doesn't mean weak. Servant doesn't mean worthless. Emma stayed. She worked hard. She laughed more. And every night, in that small bedroom on the third floor, a blind girl and a poor maid shared stories, touched faces, and reminded each other. Even in darkness, you can still learn to see people's hearts. If you were Emma, and the rich man who almost ruined your life knelt down and begged for forgiveness, backhand index pointing right, would you forgive him? Why or why not? Have you ever been blamed for something you did not do just because you were poor, weak, or below others? Share your story in the comments. Your experience might touch someone's heart today. Speech balloon broken heart sparkles.